Seattle. A dramatic chain of events unfolded Saturday afternoon in Seattle's Magnolia neighborhood after a suspected purse thief led police on a short but chaotic pursuit that ended with a crash in a burning vehicle. According to Seattle police, the suspect swiped a purse from a parked car before jumping into a waiting stolen vehicle and fleeing the scene. The high-speed escape didn't last long. The driver lost control, crashing into another car and flipping the vehicle onto its roof. Moments later, the car caught fire. Witnesses reported seeing the suspect crawl out of the burning wreckage. As officers arrived at the scene, the suspect attempted to flee on foot, but was quickly tracked down and taken into custody near 44th Avenue West.
Crash into the vehicle on Magnolia Boulevard West, 43rd West, overturned vehicle, and fire police.
He was transported to Harborview Medical Center with non-life-threatening injuries. Investigators believe the man may be connected to a broader string of burglaries across Seattle. The incident remains under investigation. Oklahoma City, or the Oklahoma County Sheriff's Office, has released dramatic dash cam footage of a recent police chase involving a suspect who led deputies the wrong way down a northbound access road in South Oklahoma City. The suspect, 29-year-old Brett Gambino, was seen driving a white and blue pickup truck with two passengers, 35-year-old Shannon Eves and 33-year-old Latricia Wilson, as he evaded law enforcement near Southwest 44th Street and Interstate 35.
He's going the wrong way on the southbound. We are now southbound on the northbound Service Road.
The pursuit began when a sheriff's deputy noticed Gambino wasn't wearing a seatbelt and attempted to initiate a traffic stop. Instead of pulling over, Gambino sped away, launching a chaotic chase through parking lots, fields, and city streets.
Taking a U-turn.
He went around in circles in a parking lot before driving through a field and returning to the access road, said Mark Opgrande, Public Information Officer for the Oklahoma County Sheriff's Office. The situation escalated when Gambino made a sudden turn at a Sonic drive-in near Southeast 29th Street and Interstate 35, then began driving southbound in the northbound lanes of the access road, posing a serious risk to oncoming traffic. Authorities have not released further details about how the pursuit ended or whether charges have been filed. The incident remains under investigation. SC. Two police officers involved in the fatal shooting of a drug suspect last November will not face criminal charges, prosecutors announced this week.
What you got in your pocket right here in this black plastic bag right there? No, the bag right here. The bag right here in your jacket pocket right front. Is there anything in that? Okay.
The incident occurred as officers with the Casey Police Department attempted to arrest a man on drug-related charges. Dashcam footage from the scene shows the suspect resisting arrest before drawing a handgun and shooting one of the officers. In response, the officers returned fire, fatally striking the suspect. Following an investigation, officials determined the officers' use of force was justified, citing the immediate threat to their lives.
You can charge with this.
Stop. Do you have?
The officer who was shot survived and has since recovered. The suspect's name has not been released pending family notification. The case is now considered closed. Toole, Utah. A 19-year-old man is recovering in stable condition after a bizarre accident left him trapped between his car door and the frame while at a McDonald's drive-thru Friday evening.
Advising airmen will be on standby. They can't fly at this point.
Is that negative or positive on flight?
Positive. 1934.
According to Toole police officer Tanya Turnbow, Jesse Loveless was attempting to hand cash to a McDonald's employee at the drive-thru window when a gust of wind blew the money out of the worker's hand. Loveless opened his car door to retrieve the cash from the ground when his foot reportedly slipped off the brake and hit the gas pedal. The car lurched forward, slamming into the side of the building and trapping Loveless's head and neck between the door and the door frame.
Charlie 23, extrication is needed. Charlie 19, Tool is emerging.
19.
Advising airmen will be on standby. They can't fly at this point.
Is it negative or positive on flight?
Positive.
When officers arrived at the McDonald's located at 970 North Main Street, Loveless was unresponsive and not breathing. Officers quickly smashed the passenger side window and accessed the ignition and gear shift to stop the vehicle from moving and prevent further injury. Police, along with assistance from other first responders, pushed the car away from the building and were able to free Loveless. Paramedics arrived within minutes, and Loveless was transported by ambulance to a hospital in the Salt Lake City area. As of Monday morning, he was listed in stable condition. The incident remains under review, but police have described it as a freak accident.
Hey, guys, go home, please. You're gonna get tased. On the ground.
Canadian County, Oklahoma. A routine traffic stop quickly escalated into a high-speed chase Friday that ended in a crash near the Cimarron Road exit along Interstate 40, authorities said. According to the Oklahoma Bureau of Narcotics, the incident began when an OBN agent attempted to stop a vehicle speeding through a construction zone. The driver, identified as Andrew Sawyers of Florida, was reportedly traveling well over the posted limit. When our agent approached the driver's window, he noticed 2 empty beer bottles in the passenger seat, said OBN spokesman Mark Woodward. As the agent instructed Sawyers to step out of the vehicle, he observed the suspect placing something into his jacket pocket.
Just go ahead and have a seat for me right back on the passenger side, please.
He asked the driver what it was, and the driver reached into his pocket, pulled out a handgun with 2 fingers, dropped it at his feet, and immediately jumped back into the car and sped off, Woodward said. The suspect fled eastbound on Interstate 40, reaching speeds over 100 miles per hour during the 25-mile pursuit. The chase came to a sudden end when Sawyers exited at Cimarron Road and lost control, crashing into a wooded area. He was transported to a local hospital with injuries sustained in the crash. In addition to the handgun dropped during the stop, agents later recovered 2 rifles from the vehicle. Sawyers now faces multiple charges, including eluding law enforcement and several weapons violations. The case remains under investigation. Eveleth, Minnesota. The Minnesota State Patrol has released dramatic dash cam footage showing a freight train colliding with a semi-truck last month in a crash that could have been far worse. The incident occurred on January 20th at a railroad crossing near the intersection of St. Louis County highways. Just moments before the crash, the semi had been pulled over for an inspection by State Patrol Sergeant Jeff Shea. According to officials, the truck driver ignored flashing red lights and the blaring horn of an oncoming train as he pulled onto the tracks. The train dragged the semi about a quarter mile down the track before coming to a stop, the patrol reported in a statement Tuesday. Miraculously, no one was seriously hurt. The 67-year-old driver from Iron, Minnesota, suffered a laceration near his eye and was treated at the scene.
Right now, there is no... You want me to get you the ambulance? Just to make sure?
No, I'm fine.
You had a little gash in your eye.
He has since been cited for failing to stop at a railroad crossing. The crash remains under review, but authorities say it serves as a stark reminder of the importance of obeying railroad signals. Corpus Christi, Texas. A Corpus Christi police officer is being hailed as a hero after rescuing a man from a burning SUV following a high-speed crash late Friday night. According to police, the officer witnessed a green 1995 Chevy Suburban speeding westbound on the South Padre Island Drive freeway before attempting to take the southbound exit onto the Crosstown Expressway. The driver lost control, slamming into a wall.
Come on, man. Get out of the car. Hey, your truck's on fire. Get out. Come on. Start at the passenger side, bro. Your car's on fire. Look at your hood. Dude, you're on fire. Come on. Come on, man. Come this way. No. Come to me. Go up the path.
Moments later, the vehicle began to catch fire. Without hesitation, the officer rushed to the scene, broke the window with his baton, and pulled the 29-year-old driver to safety just before flames fully engulfed the SUV. Thanks to the officer's quick actions, the driver escaped serious injury. Authorities have not released the man's identity, and the cause of the crash remains under investigation. Santaquin, Utah. A high-speed chase that began in Juab County and stretched into Utah County ended with 5 suspects in custody after a dramatic pursuit involving drugs, a stolen vehicle. The Utah Highway Patrol says it all started when troopers spotted a red 1999 Ford Mustang speeding over 100 miles per hour on I-15 in Juab County.
239 northbound I-15. Clear the channel for priority traffic only, 2006.
When they attempted to pull the vehicle over, the driver refused to stop, sparking a pursuit north into Utah County. The chase took a turn when the Mustang blew a tire, forcing the driver to exit the freeway at South Santaquin. Troopers tried to box the vehicle in, but the suspect rammed a patrol car and continued driving. The suspects eventually drove into the Summit Ridge subdivision in Santaquin, a neighborhood with only one way in and out. With limited options, the suspects ditched the car and tried to hide.
Channel for priority traffic only, 2006. Northbound 20 Charlie.
Thanks to a tip from a neighbor, officers located the group hiding in window wells of a vacant home, as well as along Interstate 15, where the group had reportedly tossed the drugs during the chase. One suspect also had an outstanding warrant for his arrest. Further investigation revealed the Mustang had been reported stolen out of West Jordan. All 5 individuals now face multiple charges, including felony evading, drug possession, and vehicle theft. The case remains under investigation.